Azure.
Okay.
Yeah. So within the machine, I mean
Why
the
do you want
VM.
to have again a Hyper-V there?
No, I just want to make that Hyper-V as a tenant and just test it. This is the kind of a complicated process. Nothing much.
Mm.
I know it's kind of not required scenario. I
Oh,
just want
but
to
you
try.
want to do something. But how much is the I mean, virtual machine itself?
Virtual machine, I just have 32 GB.
Mm. I
Not
don't know
re-
what kind of machine you took. There are some kind of 32 GB
mm.
developer machines in where you can enable Hyper-V. But all you need to do is go check in the features, add features, right? So we need to enable Hyper-V there.
Oh, because I was not able to do it. So maybe let me launch it and then maybe I'll ping it back.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
So
Yeah.
you need to enable, see, the Hyper-V features should be enabled, right? So let me also share that.
Okay.
Yeah. See, what happens is once you have Hyper-V, so this is where you can create some virtual machines. See, this is the easiest compared to at least according to me. So VirtualBox also is fine, but mm, so first before the prerequisite is simply you need to download a ISO version of Windows 10 or Windows 11. Okay. That's the first requirement, and that can be downloaded from any website, or you can just find instructions. All you need to do is just change the download method while downloading a Windows. You can just search for Windows offline ISO download. It will give you Windows 10 or Windows 11. But Windows, if you have a low machine, I mean, older machine where there is not much of a higher configuration, then you can test it on Windows 10 only. Windows 10 is fine. Okay, but you need to find the ISO image from somewhere. I think live what is available today in Microsoft website is only Windows 11 latest version. So once you download that, so you will get something like this Hyper-V and then some host machine. Okay, so this is typically of any kind of virtualization. You will get host machines. So in that host, we need to create virtual machines, right? Like this. So these are virtual machine. This is your host machine. So once you click on write, and it says new and then virtual machine. Okay. So and this is where you can just give Windows 10 or anything that you want and then click on next. So it's try to select second generation itself, just in case if you want to use Windows 11. Okay, both are fine, but try to second should be working fine. So don't do anything here. Just click on next. So far, I did not change anything. I just click on next. Since it is Windows 10 machine, since I have 32 GB, okay. So what I'll do, I'll just give 8 GB, right? 8192. You can use dynamic memory. Click on next. So configure networking, right? So in Hyper-V, just use the default switch. Okay. So default switch is nothing but this machine uses a network card from the host machine. So same internet, whatever you have in your host machine. So all the traffic is utilizes. I mean, a virtual adapter is created in this virtual machine that is connected to the actual physical network card. So this next, and then whatever name you want to give, you can actually give. Okay, so let it store wherever it wants. So size, you can just give some restrictive 50 GB is more than enough. Okay, so you can create a virtual disk or use a virtual disk or so far nothing. I did not change anything apart from RAM and apart from that, right? So again, so this is where installation options, right? You'll say I'll install operating system later or right now I'll install image file, right? It's a ISO file. It says .iso file, right? In this ISO, I can browse whatever machines I want. So I have Windows 10, Windows 11, or Windows Server, or Ubuntu, or whichever machine I want. So I have all those downloaded here. So I put it here. So far, nothing. I just click on next. I just finish. So it now just creates a virtual hard drive. So right now, see, it didn't even say anything. I didn't type anything. Okay. So what I'll do, I'll just click. Everyone pay attention here. So click on settings. So what I did, I just connected a CD DVD drive. I just created some virtual hard disk and then put everything as default and click next. I just changed the RAM to 8 GB. So this security section, right? In this security section, in the Hyper-V, after you download, after you create a machine, right? So for Windows 11, this is needed. Enable secure boot, enable TPM. See, enable virtual TPM kind of thing. So this button and this button you need to click and just put apply. So nothing else is needed now. So I have a good memory of 8 GB. I have TPM enabled. I have secure boot enabled, which Windows 11 requires. So boot from DVD, which I'll do it right now. I did intentionally select Windows 10 because I already have Windows 11. So processors, fine. I have 4 processors. Okay, SCSI. I mean, that's just your
Sorry,
hard
you
drive
said
controller.
Windows 11, but we are selecting Windows 10 and working.
Yeah, I just said, right? So I did intentionally select Windows 10 because I already
Oh,
have a
okay.
Windows 11 machine. But for
Intention.
people
Okay.
who want to do Windows 11, this is required, these two things. For Windows 10, these two are not required. But still, there is no harm even if you have Windows 10 enabling these. Okay. So I did this. So I did select Windows 10. So network adapter, leave it as it is. So everything we just need as it is. Okay. This is fine so far. So just right click now, click on start. As soon as you click on start, click here and then connect. So this will now open, right? So this is now booting with the DVD drive. So this virtual machine is now starting. If you want to see big, yeah, it'll come after some time, right? So it is now. So right now, just click here and just press enter. It's not accepting. Just use this button, Control Alt Delete, click here and then press enter. So it's now starting the Hyper-V. So this is your, so the maybe the problem that some people might see that enter button, they'll not be able to do it. Okay. So there is this button, Control Alt Delete. As soon as you click on Control Alt Delete, this mouse, bring it to the black screen, click enter and put your enter screen there. Okay. That's the trick. So now just click on next, click install now. So your Windows machine is already there now. Okay. So it'll now start installing. Okay. So you say, I don't have a product key and go move forward. And here select the Pro version, Windows 10 Pro. Okay. You have all the versions here, but not Enterprise as you can see. But our machines will automatically get uh, Enterprise if you have E3, Windows E3 or M65 E3. With Intune alone, you won't get it. So it will stay as Pro machine. Okay. Click on next and accept the terms and conditions. Click on next. So you want to do, you can just do advanced. Okay. Whatever is the unallocated space, you don't have to click new or anything. Just click on that and just create this one. You don't have to create multiple partitions, all that. Okay. For our testing, simple, straightforward. So that's all. So this will take another 15 minutes for us to install the Windows machine. Any questions?
Raj, uh, below Hyper-V Manager, I couldn't see my desktop.
Where?
Below, Hyper-V Manager, do we have to have our laptop there?
Yeah.
I couldn't see that option.
Where,
My one, looks very.
this you have just this one. You have this one. You don't
Yes,
have this one.
yes, that's right.
Okay. So you need to enable. Go to. Let me say. You know this button? Turn off Windows on and off features.
Where about? Yeah.
You clearly see this? Do you have this enabled like this?
Uh,
Can you check? Click on this. Turn on Windows on and off features.
yes, I can see. Yeah.
It's enabled.
Yes, they are.
They are enabled like this.
Yep.
Okay. Then click connect to this computer here.
Connect to the I don't have
Server.
that option.
And click on local computer and click on OK. On the actions button, you see, go OK. Click on this view button.
Okay.
Okay, you see this menus, MMC console, action pane, tools bars, all you'll see everything like this.
I share my screen.
Okay. Let me stop sharing your screen.
Yeah. Can you see my screen?
Not yet.
Can you see my screen?
No.
How about now?
Yeah. Click on new there.
So,
Click on cancel here.
yeah.
Click on the new button here. Click on virtual machine. Click next. Next. We're able to do it now.
Yeah. Yeah. It looks like
Okay.
it's coming. It's coming now. After I
Yeah.
click connect to the server.
It's just
The rest I can do. Yeah. Thanks, Roy.
okay. Yeah. Yes, who else want to share the screen? We'll just finish the trial part. So just now we saw how the trial accounts are just created. I hope everyone knows to create, right? We know to create Facebook accounts, we know to create instance. So that is not a difficult thing. So only thing is, yeah, it is just take 15 minutes time. So I hope everyone will now create an account, right? So I do understand where is the problem. So I only focus on that, okay? But people not attempting to even start is a problem. So uh, I've seen people asking questions like, they want to know how to set up uh, this one, the Hyper-V itself, okay? Because they have not enabled in BIOS, right? The virtualization part, that's fine. So people who have not asked that question, I assume that everyone already have it. Okay, so and what else is the okay, Tanvir, yeah, share your screen. Since you already Tanvir already has a virtual machine, and he already has a lab. So I'm not sure if he has a P1 and P2. So we'll see if he has a P1 or P2. If not, we'll have a different enrollment method. The number one requirement is to have a Windows machine and one enrolled machine. That's all is the minimum base lab for every uh, endpoint related product. Cloud apps also defender for endpoint, Intune, any kind of conditional access, everything we can test on that simple Windows machine. Okay. So who wants to share the screen for enrollment?
Hey, Raj, I can share my screen if you want. Do you want me to share my screen?
Tanvir is not there, right? He left. Okay, you can share.
Yeah. Can you see my screen? Can you see my screen?
Now I can see.
Yeah.
So where's your machine?
So you want to see my tenant, right?
No, I want to enroll a device.
Uh, sorry, no, still it's not ready.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Does anyone let me know? People who feel bored in this class, please excuse me, and then they can discontinue. But we'll just do only the enrollments parts. Okay, whoever wants to do it. I don't know, yeah. Let's see. Anyone with the machines, please come forward. We will do the labs on, when I say, I mean, we'll enroll the device in your labs.
Sir, those who mentioned that they have the machines available,
Yeah,
they
Tanvir
can.
is just gone. So he
No,
had.
he has not the setup done. So those who has the machine, they can share the screen, please.
Who, one second. Jainitish, you have your lab and Windows machine. You have it, but you cannot share it. Who doesn't have it?
No, I don't. No, I don't have it.
Okay.
Sorry.
Praveen, you have it? Can you share or in a different computer, different
No,
machine? You cannot share.
that is what I was requesting, that I don't have that lab setup. So I will do it now after this class.
Okay, Surya. Rahul, Sridhar. Okay, so no one has it. Okay, that's fine. You're not audible again. But anyways, I'll do it again here. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes, Raj.
So what I have is just a machine that I just downloaded, right? In front of you, I installed a Windows 10 machine. So this is, these are the buttons or these are the normal things that you get. Just click on next. You'll get this. Okay. And yeah, keyboard, fine. I'll skip this layout. Everyone, okay. So again, I'll asking you before I do it here, whoever has a lab who can share. So if you
Raj,
guys don't,
give me 1 minute. I can share because I am switching my to personal computer.
okay, let's wait then.
Yeah, I'm entering the passcode. Give me 1 minute, please.
Can you share the screen?
Yeah, please go ahead. I stop sharing. Still not visible.
Suraj, until
Yeah,
the person
John, can
opens
you
it.
hear me?
Okay, he opens it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sharing my screen.
No, that's not how we wanted. Okay.
Hi Raj,
Yeah,
I'm
okay,
sharing my screen.
Chaitanya. Let's do it slowly. Yeah.
Sorry.
No, not your problem. Thank you. You came forward. Yeah.
Can I ask my question? Maybe until he opens.
Yeah, go. Please go ahead.
So I was just trying to understand there is one Azure account try for free, right? So is it kind of eligibility criteria on any basis?
No, I
Because
didn't
when
understand. What is Azure account try for free?
so there is an
Mm,
I'm
kuch-
just trying
Okay.
to create one Azure account, start with the Azure free trial.
No,
So
that's different.
no, just for the VM I'm saying.
Oh, okay. VM. Okay.
Yeah, just for the VMs.
Mm-hmm.
Because I tried to create two accounts. Okay. One account when I tried for free, it says you're not eligible, something.
Mm-hmm.
But when I came back, like just back arrow, and I just click on pay as you go, it was able to get through. So is it something like
Pay as
eligible?
you go is you will be charged.
Correct. But try Azure for free, it says you're not eligible. So what does
Yeah, you
that
might
mean?
have already tried it
Oh, with that
with
account?
that account. Yeah.
Oh, maybe. Okay. Understood. Thanks.
Yeah. Create new machine. Oh,
something like
I thought you don't have a machine. Okay. So by the time it creates machine, right, it'll take another 20 minutes. But anyways, let's do click on new.
yeah, it's like I have 16 GB of RAM.
Okay. So let's click on new. You have Windows 10 ISO?
Yeah, I have Windows 10 ISO, Windows 11 ISO. It's downloaded.
Okay. Let's go.
How much I can put?
Click on new.
Can you see my screen? I think I already clicked on it.
No, it's now it's virtual machine. Virtual machine.
Next, you can see, right?
Now we can see.
Okay.
No, I'm not able to see the next thing. I only see the Hyper-V part.
Oh, okay.
Do you have any dual screens?
No, I have only one screen.
Yeah, share again, please.
Sure. No. 1024 means okay.
No, 1024 will not work out. So
6144 6 GB is fine. Okay.
Yeah, 6 GB is fine.
6144
Click on next.
default switch.
Yeah. Come down. Yeah.
Existing hard drive.
Yeah, put somewhere.
Downloads. Windows. Yes.
Put it in C drive and VM.
I
something.
guess you selected wrong option here. You have to go back and choose ISO.
Yeah, that's what I'm
That's
checking actually. ISO.
I think he's looking for a VHD file. He's supposed to look for
Oh.
ISO.
Cancel.
Okay.
Yeah. Save it. Browse.
127 GB means 60 GB is fine, right?
Okay. No. 60. Yeah. 60. Next. You have enough 60 GB free?
I think I have 1 second. I'm checking quickly. Yeah, I have 122
Okay.
GB. And
That's
okay.
fine.
Yes. So first. This is the one, yeah.
Mm.
Finish.
No. Oh, okay. That's fine. That's
Oh.
fine. That's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Right click on that now.
Okay. Connect.
Settings. Settings.
Settings.
Yeah.
Security.
Firmware. That's fine. Next, security.
Security.
Enable this one, trusted PTM platform, because
Okay.
yeah.
Apply.
Memory 6 GB should be fine. Processor, increase it by another 2 cores to processor. Try, yeah. I think that should be sufficient. Did English, yeah. Put new apply. And now start the machine. It'll be slow, okay?
Okay.
Start. Enter immediately. Click on that and enter, yeah. Okay. So, yeah, okay. Next. No, next. Yeah. Skip. Pro. Next. Yeah, next. For install. Yeah, this will anyways take 15 minutes time. Is Conveer back? No. Anyone else has already a ready-made thing where we want to enroll device? Anyone had enrollment challenges, by the way? So will everyone confirm that by tomorrow they will have one Windows machine, an enrolled machine to their test tenant? Or it's fine if they come and say, no, I don't want, I already have my some other lab, office lab, I did it, that's fine. But anyone who wants to try, let me know. So what happens now? A Windows will come up. Okay. So it asks a option where, for example, I'll share my screen now. Okay. So 1 second, I'll share my screen. Okay. So what happens now? So you'll get like this, right? Did anyone saw this screen? See, this is not an autopilot machine again. So this is your personal use, right? If you buy a new laptop, this is how it will appear. But okay, let's do this. Let's go for a personal use. It's a personal computer. I'll just create a local account. As you can see here, see, it asks me to have a Microsoft account. To avoid that, I'll click on offline account here, right? So it'll now create an offline account. So I'll click on next, limited experience or whatever it is. I'll click on next. It'll now create a offline account, and then I'll go fine with limited experience. So this is my local account. It's not even going and checking. Okay. So I'll just put Raj. So click on next. Some password. And some security questions. What was your first pet name? JAR something. Security questions. The name of the city. BLR. Third question. University admission.
Raj, again, I think that was cancelled. Installation after 15%, again, it came back to previous state. Again, it is asking me to enter the partition and all.
Okay.
Now, when I click on next, it's showing disk partition. 3 partitions are showing.
Yeah. Just move forward. I think.
Okay.
1 second. I'll see. Thinking. If you want, you can disable everything because this is my personal device, right? So diagnostics, tailored experience. So whatever you want, you can enter. Click on next. So I'll skip everything. And so this will be my personal machine. So how can we enroll a personal machine? So I log into my personal machine, right? So this what you see on the screen is a personal machine. So how do we enroll the device to a personal machine?
We can go to settings and account section, and from there we
Okay.
can give the domain name.
Domain name. Okay. What else? What are the other methods to enroll this personal machine?
Personal machine to organization,
Yes.
work and school account.
Okay, that's already answer. What else? Yeah, so that's mostly the answer, but company portal also is one other option. Okay, so there's something called PPKG file. Okay, so that is another option. That's for bulk enrollment. So nowadays no one uses it. So that's called Windows Configuration Manager, where you'll get one file. If you double click, it will enroll. Okay, so that again has its own problems. But if to enroll a device personally, easiest option is to go to access work or school account. Okay, so why am I calling this a personal machine? You see here, if I go to work or school account, it has nothing, right? So I go to settings. Click the browsers and I go to accounts. So if you go to work or school account, nothing is here, right? So I am local admin itself. So I can go to my computer. Okay, so computer you see, right? So this is my 50 GB that I have allocated, right? So again, if you go to yeah, sorry, my computers, manage. So this is local users and groups, correct? If I click on users, what users will I should have be having right now?
Well, local admin,
Okay, and
built-in admin. Yeah,
what else?
Your ID, Raj.
yeah, the one
Okay,
you created while login.
okay. So that is how it is. So we have now administrator, one default account, default user. So guest, Raj, the one that I created. So when I purchase the laptop, I'll have all the other ones plus the one that I just created. So this is proper personal device, right? And including that, I am also an administrator also, right? I can do all the administrator tasks. Okay, so member of administrators. So everyone are members of administrators, even this guy administrator, default administrator. Okay. So if you look at here, account is disabled here. By default, administrator accounts are disabled. Generally, in corporate environment, the local administrator account is controlled using a solution called as labs. So labs again is LAPS, local administrative password solution. So that solution will enable this account and set a random password. Okay, for each computer, each account, each different password. Okay, so even with Intune, we have a solution for labs. So we can control this. Okay, but let's enroll the device. So what is basically required for enrolling the device?
Domain
User,
username and password. Yeah.
a user with a license, correct? So I have so many users here. Let me see which user, active users. And within the active users, I'll ensure, because I always used user 1, let's use user 2. So which is user 2. Okay, I don't know what's the password, but let me try. All I'll ensure is this user 2 has a licenses or not. So that is the number one thing that I'll do, which I'll click on license and apps. So this guy is anyways assigned with almost all the licenses, so I don't need to worry about it. So account is disabled or not also, we can actually see, click on the, account here. So yeah, so this account is not disabled. Everything is working fine. So we'll see if I remember the password. So I'll go here, settings, worker school account. Okay, by the way, can you see these options? What does this enroll into device management only means? What happens if I click on connect? Can I enroll the device? If I click on this, it'll open like this. Okay. So what is the difference between this and this? You see here again, I have joined this device to enter ID, join this device to local AD. If I click on this, everyone knows they will get this screen, right? This domain name. Okay. So, but what if I click on Microsoft Add? Why am I adding a work or a school account? Or I can only join the machine to enter ID, right? If I click this, it will only ask me to enter my company account like this. But this will only join what? Enter ID.
Enter ID.
So will it enroll to Intune after that?
It won't enroll.
No, but it depends. It will enroll, but it depends whether we have selected. Sorry. Yeah, so whether we have selected in the MDM in this one, all users or that particular user too.
Okay, got it.
Yeah. So. Where is that guy? So that's the important thing. Okay. So again, the thing is, I will enroll to enter ID. That is why many personal computers are automatically getting Intune enrolled. They don't want, but they are getting Intune enrolled. Why? Because you have selected all users for Intune enrollment, or you have selected personal enrollment allow. Okay. So if you go to Intune and devices and enrollment, um, Windows enrollment, click on this, and then device, sorry, platform restrictions. So in almost all the companies, this will anyways, if you go to Windows, so the personal will be blocked. Okay, so now a lot of confusion was there, but this, the document, the recent update on the document is very, very clear. What happens if you click on block, and what happens if you click on all the other options. Okay, so even if I tell, I'm sure you'll not understand. Okay, so but I just thinking, so just think personal devices means non-autopilot, non-GPO, non-settings based on enrollment. Okay, and okay, so um, I'll show you 1 second. So if you go here, Intune corporate device, block personal device. You see, I mean, searching is easy, okay? So, but you have to click the right search, just like in how we use prompts in AI. The right prompt gives you the right answer. The right search gives you the right answer. So this, I just enter keywords, right? So Intune block personal device, uh, restrictions, right? Enrollment restrictions, right? So if I click on this, you can use this, but ways to stop enrolling personal device, we'll see. Okay, so but here we have a chart now. Yeah, a lot of people are getting confused. That's why the thing is we now have a chart on what happens. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, here's the chart. Mm. Okay, this one. Mm, Sorry, 1 second. They removed. There was a chat here. I don't know why. Maybe some feedback. Was this document updated? 3, 4. Okay, but well, let's read what is personal devices, right? Let's look at Windows machines. Okay, so if you block personally owned Windows devices, right, which is this. If I click on Windows devices platform restrictions, what happens is Intune checks to make sure that each new Windows enrollment request is authorized for corporate enrollment. So now what is I say all unauthorized enrollments are blocked. So what is corporate enrollment? All of these. Autopilot, automatic enrollment using SCCM or GPO or bulk provisioning package or device enrollment manager account. DEM, okay, so DEM. So these are now considered as a corporate. Since co-managed devices enroll with users based on Entra ID's device token, so the default enrollment restrictions will anyways apply. Okay, so that is fine. So Intune marks devices going through the following types of enrollment as corporate owned and blocks them from enrolling unless registered with autopilot. So this sentence is very important. Now we already know this. If at all, if we block personal devices here, if we block personal devices, see personally owned devices, what happens is it's explained here. Every other enrollment will now be considered as unauthorized enrollment. But here now, that is fine. So next, Intune marks devices going through the following enrollment as corporate owned and blocks them from enrolling unless registered with autopilot. Now we know if we do this method, if you do this connection method, okay, and if we click on that block, see MDM enrollment with Entra ID during Windows setup, the first screen that you see is this one. And this automatic MDM enrollment with Entra join from Windows settings is this. This will be blocked if we have a block option in the personal device or corporate device, corporate owned or personal owned types. So that is the main important thing. So no matter where you enter, the key setting is this. If you block none of the devices apart from the corporate authorized devices will be enrolled. Okay. So anyways, I did not click on OK. So what I'll do is I'll just click on add or work or school account. This will join my device to Entra ID and also Intune to the Intune enrollment. So initially it will go ahead and register, which is user to add Microsoft So everyone should have this basic minimum and come here and click on enter and enroll. Okay. So this is the basic thing is one Windows machine where you can enroll this fashion at least. Okay. The other thing is just a trial account. So I will enter, I'll reset simply. User 2. Problem is it'll keep asking. Okay, anyways, this will enroll and also do it. So any questions now? So anyone have any questions or confusions with just setting up labs, creating Windows machines and enrolling Windows machines?
Hi Raj. Raj,
Yeah.
this is now it become autopilot device or it's a
This will become an autopilot device. How? Who can answer?
because I have set up, but I used a hash file and set up in my personal
But I don't,
device.
yeah, correct. But I don't have an Ashwell, right? But this will become an autopilot device next time if I reset. So, question again to everyone. How?
Yeah, because in that portal, Intune portal, you have not disabled that personal devices option, so it is all allowed. So it will
No.
consider.
No. The question, no. What is the question here is, Praveen, it is not about whether this device will be autopilot. The question is whether this will be an autopilot device in future, right? Which means that someone should capture the hardware hash and upload it to Intune. Right now, I just set up a new machine. There is no hardware hash at all, right?
Yeah.
So that question is that. The question I understood, but answer, anyone can answer? Anyone?
Sorry. Yeah, probably I can answer. I'm not sure that's correct or not, but
Yeah, go ahead.
so this device is enrolled into the Intune currently, but not through hardware hash. So
Yeah.
let's take a scenario. If this device has got a autopilot profile assigned, and there is an option called convert this device into
Yeah, you are right.
autopilot.
That's the answer.
Yeah. If
I'll
that
show
is
you right
profile
now.
is assigned, and next time
Yes.
when we go for a reset, this will become autopilot device. Yeah.
Yeah. You're accurately correct. So what happened is right now, I just bought a new machine. I don't have an hardware hash, right? So if you actually go to Intune portal today, if at all someone has an hardware hash, they usually upload here. But I don't have an hardware hash. I just bought my machine. I just enrolled the device to Intune using where? Using just my personal account. I mean, my personal laptop. I went to settings and then I enrolled. What happened is this now just enrolled a new machine to Intune, right? We know now. So this enrolled a new machine here with Intune. Okay. So which is this? Is this the one? It's not even here, but maybe it'll be here. So
Users.
Okay, we'll see if users, if we have this guy's device. So user 2, no devices in enrollment. Where else we can set? Intra dot. It will be still in Entra only, because we just now clicked yes, right? Numbers verification complete. Next. So done. Okay. What happened? It is not even enrolled. Yeah. So now it is still registering. Okay. So it will be still in the Entra section. We just entered my account details. It's still at the Entra stage. So what happened right now is, so this is again a part of Entra. No, not at all Intune. Okay. Don't get confused with this hello pins. Okay. So now this will hold on. Okay. So it will enter. I was testing something and so pin entered 14 characters. Okay, so you can see here now, I came to Entra portal. If I click on devices, okay, so probably user two's device. First time I'm using user two in this lab, right? So if I go to the all devices, user two is here. Okay, so 7.5, as you can see, 7.5, 6:45. So 5 minutes back, registered. MDM is Intune. Settings also is managed by Intune. User 2 is the owner. So it still didn't send Windows details. So it just put 1.0. Okay. So it's still unknown. And you see this one here on top. Not B16. Okay. Yeah. So this is not an autopilot device right now. Can you see here? It is like just like this. Right, this will now become purple color. How and when? What happens is now this device will go ahead and enroll to Intune. So I'll click on next. What is the password? See, it is asking me the local password, remember, because I should have permission to enroll. I'm the administrator, right? What did I enter?
I guess you need to change the password.
Yeah. So whoever is managing this thing, right? Just for control purpose. Okay. So what you guys need to do is just create yeah, this right. So just create some one or two more local users, okay, and give pop-up permission. So this is Raj, right? Or else what you can actually do is you can just uh, go to properties, click account is disabled, password never expires, user cannot change password, click on apply. Okay, I think we can control and
You can set never expire.
yeah. So admin 2. What happened? Okay, maybe I did not enter the right password. But anyways, we'll log off and log in, and we'll see some entries here. We'll just confirm. I have a new device like this, so which is user 2. Okay, so far nothing is there. All I have to just check is if it's an enter ID join so that I can play with it. But I'll just refresh this. So the one here, which is 7.5 is here, right? So that is a device. So as far as it is showing as registered, it is not joined, right? So we'll do one thing. If it is registered, the password is not changed. It's still a local user, right? So it will be as registered device. It will not be joined. It is Intune. So we now have a joined machine here, and we now have a registered machine here. So if I go to this machine again, we'll run the dsreg command and check. So all are isolated. Now everyone got that concept of isolation. You can still enroll the device to Intune, but don't have to join the device to Enter ID. You can join the device to Enter ID. You don't have to enroll the device into Intune. So it's not required. You can still be avoiding Intune enrollment. Not everyone has Intune, right? So, but still you can join the device to Enter ID. You can register alone, you can join alone, you can have a domain. You can even have an SCCM client here, but still not join the machine to domain. So all are independent. So okay. So that's fine. So the area where we can actually see that policy as an autopilot device next time that I said, right, will be here, Windows enrollment, and then deployment profiles, and this profile. Okay. So very simple thing. So this device, we need to have a Entra ID joint device. So I think this will not work for that device. So if we have an Entra ID joint device, this option convert all targeted device to autopilot will be yes. Why? Because I targeted this profile to all devices. Since it's all device, even this device is now in the all devices. So all devices will be here. As long as this is Entra ID joint, it will work, or else it will not work. So that this is the most important setting that many people should be turning on. Many people have it already turned on for company-owned devices, not personal-owned devices. Again, it is a careful setting, very important setting that you need to do. So anyways, all the policies, as you already seen, landed up. Okay. So that can be seen here. Go to settings, accounts, access work or school account. Yeah. So this is one account, right? So you see the difference now, right? This is blue, this is Microsoft logo. So I'll turn on another Hyper-V now, and I'll show you that difference. Okay. So that is a joined machine plus an Intune enrolled, right? The second one, the Windows 11, which we were always trying. But this is just a machine, right? So I'll continue this. Okay, anyways, we now have two machines with all the policies. Everything will be slowly deploying, and we'll also see the thing. Okay, so the uh, uh, okay. So now tell me, okay, so this, okay, I want clarity, not silence, confirmation that do you want to revisit this part again, setting up, enrolling labs, or should I move forward from tomorrow? Everyone. Silence means continue, okay?
I'm
We
good,
can move
thanks.
forward. Yeah.
Others, everyone, please.
Yeah, we can move forward.
Yes, we can move on.
It doesn't mean that if
Absolutely.
you fail to set up, you cannot bring the issue here or talk to me silently, okay?
Raj, say one more thing. See, we have some basic requirement for autopilot device, right? So something we need to enable automatic uh enrollment, right?
Yeah.
That has to be enabled. So say once we created all the tenant, so when we want to do something in the enrollment, so we have to do something automatic enrollment. We need to set or like that, right? We need to create a groups.
Hmm.
These things we'll do on next classes or
I think you attended. Okay. When did you
no?
attend?
I just attend last 3-4 classes.
Okay. Okay. So again, okay, we'll just finish off that clarification
No, that's fine.
also.
See, we are done with the tenant creation and we have added
We are
the
done with the
device.
tenant creation. We
We added
now
the
know to
yes.
created the device. We have created users. We have created group. We have added the licenses. So far, everything is okay. But
Okay.
for tenants to be ready, there is nothing that we have to do. Okay. But very few things for us. Okay. But not in a corporate environment. Corporate environment, if you understand this, you'll understand what is the basic requirement there. So in Intune, you'll get this console. Okay. In the
Yes.
console, you need to come to enrollment, and we have enrollment option, and the first option is automatic enrollment. So the only after the licenses are assigned, the only checkpoint that you need to do is click on all here. That's all.
Okay.
Okay, which means that okay, so yeah, I think I've explained nearly 20 times, but I'll tell you this. It just means that anyone who joins the machine to enter ID will, those devices, that user's device will get enrolled to Intune automatically.
Okay.
If
That's another option. We not to enroll this Windows Information Protection WIP for user score.
no, we'll just leave it as it is. Don't worry about that. Just this.
Okay.
Okay. But all this again has meaning. Okay. So, but if you guys understand this, it is fine. Okay. So what happens, because see, even if you don't, okay, I'll leave it. So the discovery, the way discovery happens using domain. That's the trick here. That's all. Okay. So whichever domain you enter, if you enter infosys.com, it will go and check the Infosys URL, discovery URL, come to Azure AD, and then that will point, because infosys.com will be a resolved DNS that is redirecting to the Microsoft's front gate. There it will go and again hit your tenant. There again, based on the username, again Azure AD. Identification is the starting point of any cloud service, or else it will not allow you to enter. right? Your username and the domain, whatever is the suffix, right? That's a very important thing. From there, you can do everything because the portals are same. You can sit in any home and just click portal.com. Based on the account, it will redirect to your tenant, right? Same thing happens. No matter which Windows machine you open, as soon as you enter that domain and account name, it'll go to your, it'll go to Microsoft Azure and gate, and then that will redirect or some user ID with some discovery URL and enrollment request is coming. Oh, is it? Then it'll go to your tenant, and as soon as it hits to your tenant, it'll now go and check which user is coming. It'll take that user, it'll check the verified license and see any what is the thing that we have to do. Do we have to enroll? Do we have to just join the device? Or is it assigned an automatic enrollment? All that it'll move forward. So, yeah, that is a simple flow. So basic thing, internet is needed on the machine. So the enrollment is hopefully everything is clear. Okay. So now I think, okay, so any questions on the enrollment part? That is how we enroll in our labs, in company, autopilot, or GPO. No other options. So autopilot is still the same. Whatever I just did, right? It's still the same. The only thing is, when you power on the machine, it'll directly prompt your company's tenant. The advantage is with autopilot, you can enroll as a standard user. The machine that I just enroll, I am the admin to the machine. Even when I power on the machine, I mean, install my operating system and click the second option, right? So I will still get the admin. I'll be still the admin only because it is acting like a personal machine. Though it is not a personal machine or corporate machine, doesn't matter. It is still acting like a personal machine. Only autopilot will be enrolled as a standard user. So that is thing. So fine. Now we have an enrolled machine. So what fun now? So the only thing Intune does is it assigns policies, it assigns apps, applications, right? So apps we have not started, but we did start a lot of configurations. Any questions? Anyone disagrees that we have not covered configurations? Any, I want to know, please.
Now, what are the standard configuration? We need to know that. So like password, these things we are setting, that is okay. Apart from that, what we need to do for like for companies standard?
Okay, who else asked this question? Okay. See, what company needs is depends on what company wants. Okay, someone says different things. Someone says I don't want anything, any password at all. Right? We go by passwordless. They say I want only Windows Hello for business. I only want 128 bits encryption. I want different thing. Different customers require different things. Okay, so it doesn't really matter what company wants. What we need to know is what is Intune capable of. First thing. If something is something that you are not aware of, we have all the internet research to check whether it is possible to do in Intune or not. Now, Sridhar, tell me one thing that you want to do with Intune.
Okay. Say I just want to make a configuration like setup. User don't want to use the password, so we want they used some pin.
User don't want to use the password, but he wants to set up the PIN.
Yes.
Okay. So now tell me, without Intune, how will anyone do it? That's the first question everyone should be thinking, guys. Okay, I'll tell you why. Because it will come to know whether it is a part of Intune or part of something else. Okay, so Intune serves as a medium to push something to a device, just like any other tool. Right now, let's forget a thing. So what is that you wanted? You wanted PIN. So what is that PIN?
Only the numbers.
So what is that technology called?
It's sort of MFA, multi-factor authentication.
No,
No,
that is a
no.
different thing. So